there, Ariana from Crafting Happiness here. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet the popcorn stitch. And this pattern is very easy to make and it looks beautiful. It's got a very thick texture on one side and it's flat on the back side. I've also made a sample in 2 colors so you can see how it looks like when you change colors every 2 rows. So let's get started. For the popcorn pattern, you will need even numbers of chain, so multiples of 2. In my starting chain, I have 20. If you are crocheting the popcorn stitch on top of a already made pattern, like on the edge of a project, then you will need uneven numbers. But if you start from the beginning, from scratch like me, then you need multiples of 2. And I'm working with a 5mm crochet hook and a run yarn. You can choose obviously any yarn you like with the matching hook. So let's start, and my very first row, I prefer it to be a row of single crochet. It gives a good base for the popcorn stitch. So single crochet into the second chain, single crochet in every chain until the end, and you should end up with 19 stitches. So this is my base row, just a row of single crochet, and now we're starting with the popcorn stitch pattern. And we start with a turn and start with a chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. Now into the next stitch, make 5 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we have a fan, and this will become a popcorn stitch by gathering the tops together. So take the hook off the loop and insert it from back to front into the very first double crochet stitch right here. Then pick up the loop and pull it through, and this creates the popcorn stitch. Now we continue into the next stitch, make a double crochet, and then into the next we create another popcorn stitch. So let me show you again. To create a popcorn stitch, make 5 double crochet, so we have 3, 4 and 5. So now we have this fan of 5 double crochet. Take the hook of the loop, insert it into the first double crochet. If you're not sure, count backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th one, from back to front, and pull the loop through, and it will show up on the back. This is the popcorn stitch, and next make a double crochet into the next stitch. So this is your repeat section for this row. You make a popcorn stitch out of 5 double crochet and then double crochet into the next, and repeat this until you have crocheted into the last stitch. And this is how your second row looks like from the back, and this is how the popcorn stitch looks like, and you can see it's quite textured. And also, just so you know, this pattern always starts with a double crochet and ends with a double crochet to know if you're making this pattern correctly. So another thing is that this popcorn stitch is also reversible. You can actually push it on the other side of your pattern. Sometimes you might need that depending on what pattern you are following. But yes, let's continue with third round, and this is just a simple single crochet round. So chain 1 does not count as a stitch, and then make a single crochet in each stitch. So it will be a single crochet in a double crochet below, a single crochet into the popcorn stitch, then another single crochet in a double crochet below, a single crochet in the popcorn stitch, and so on until you reach the end of the row. And this is how row 3 looks like, just a simple single crochet row to separate the popcorn stitches. And from this point on, this is all you have to do. Repeat rounds 2 and 3 until you have the desired height to your work. And yes, it might curl because you have more stitches on the top rows that you have at the base, so it might curl a little bit at the beginning, but as you crochet more stitches, it will even out and it will not be so curly. It also helps if at the end you block your project. And this is how you crochet the popcorn stitch. I hope my tutorial was easy to follow. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Happy crocheting!